I'm Açai, a National Geographic explorer and creative conservationist. I've partnered with SAMBAZON to explore the nexus between people, planet and prosperity.
It's 5 a.m. and we're here at the Açai market that's local, and I didn't realize this, but there are apparently like 6 layers between the people who wild harvest when you go through the market route. So you have the wild harvesters, the people, the community on the ground that's basically gathering the berries. They then sell it to a negotiator who's like a middleman, who then takes it to a boat because they don't own their own boat. And then the boat guy delivers it to another guy who then brings it to the actual marketplace in the baskets, which is what we've been filming. And then from there, you have the person who shops it from them, the buyer who comes out here, who could represent and sell to restaurants and other businesses in town. Then you have the restaurants and businesses that actually sell the product made from the acai that was harvested 6 steps ago. And then you have the end consumer, like you and me. And that's how it normally happens. If SAMBAZON didn't exist, this would be the story here. The problem with having so many middlemen in the mix is that it's very hard to discern as an end consumer. If I were to ask a restaurant, which we all do, right? Where does your food come from? Like, where do my berries come from? There's no way to tell because each basket has been filled along the way and then moved some more between 6 middlemen before you acquired it as a smoothie or as any kind of end result that you would like to ingest. So it's very hard to discern traceability of the product. And I think that's one of the most amazing things about SAMBAZON is it's literally from the community direct to their factory, direct to us, the end consumer. So I can literally ask SAMBAZON and they would be able to take me to the communities, which is what they've done this time. I asked them and they took me to where they get their berries from. And I got to meet the community members one-on-one. And that level of accountability is missing in the marketplace. As you can see, there are baskets all around me, and then there are also orange bags with like ties on them. Each bag is comprised of 4 of these baskets, and they're selling the baskets for 50 riyal each. So multiply that by 4, you get 200 per bag. And that's the margin with which they're working. And it's not necessary that they actually sell because they don't have guaranteed buyers. The same buyer doesn't stop by every time and buy from the same seller. So there's no real understanding in place that ensures the deal will go through. So a lot of this produce can potentially go to waste, and there are no guarantees for them by the end of the day. Another interesting thing is the price fluctuation that happens between when it's in season, which is between June and December. The berries are in abundance, naturally found in the forest, and can be easily gathered because they are in every tree. And at that time, the prices are much lower and far more affordable. And for factories, that's the ideal time to purchase it. But if you were to look at off-crop, which is right now, the price goes up literally twice the original value, maybe 4 times the original value, depending on where you're buying it. So in the market here, it's 200, whereas it would have been 100. And in Belém, it would have been like 250, and now it's 500. It's pretty incredible how exponentially the price rises based on whether the berry is more available or not. This entire truckload of berries is going to be sold locally for lunchtime alone in restaurants around town. And that is how much acai is being consumed locally, believe it or not. Because the guy's going to be back at the 2 p.m. market to buy for the dinner rush. I mean, that's nuts. They eat that much acai daily, twice a day. Wow.